weeks ago, I read something that completely changed the way I think about my life and about my relationship with God. And I was just sitting on it until I spoke to one of my friends last night, and I was like, I have to tell this to somebody else. So here I am making a video about it. But it says, be willing to say, Lord, if suffering all the days of my life is what brings you the most glory, then let it be so. And I had to sit with that because I was like, wow, so much times we know God know all the steps of our life, but we just assume that everything can be good. We would know we might go through an up or down, but we assume everything might be good. But really sometimes suffering or going through hard times may be the best way for God to get the glory out of our lives. Maybe the best way that other people could see perseverance and growth and stuff like that, because we know that everything we go through in our life isn't just for us, but it's for somebody else. So just the suffering in our life could be used for God glory so much more than us having just good days and going through good days. The suffering and the character and the person that suffering brings, because we know when we go through suffering, and it's bring out a whole new person on the next side. So just that person could be better used for God's glory than a person who always going through good times. And I had to sit with that because I was like, God, I don't just want to go through hard times all of my life, but even if I was to go through hard times all of my life was made to give God glory. So if it's the best way for God to get glory, let it be so, right? It's a hard truth, and it's a hard thing to sit with. And it's not saying that your life can just be trials and tribulations, or my life can just be trials and tribulations. But I'm just saying, if it was, if our lives was to be like that, we should be happy that God getting the glory. Even though it's really hard to be happy that God getting the glory when you suffering. But like I said, it really made me reflect and look at my life and say, wow, when I go through hard times, when I go into troubles, I should still find joy in it, because God getting the glory out of my life. So if you're going through a hard time right now, just know that the person God creating and molding and breaking during a hard time will bring him glory. The situation you're going through, at the end, God will be glorified, because you can come out as a new person, new perseverance, just a new outlook on life. So yeah, I hope this encouraged you in some way, because I've been sitting with that and I just was like, wow,